Yo guys, what is up? BattleCraver117 here, and we are going to be reviewing the Star Wars The Force Awakens trailer number 2 that was debuted live at the Star Wars Celebration Anaheim Convention Star Wars The Force Awakens panel by director J.J. Abrams. So if you have not already seen this, which you probably have, it's been crazy on the internet, but I will be reviewing it so you know what is going on in the Star Wars universe. If you want to see the full trailer, click the link in the description below that I will have posted there. But I'm going to be reviewing some screenshots that I have taken from the trailer and going into detail of what I think is happening. So here we have the logo for the new movie Star Wars Force Awakens, the 7th movie in the Star Wars trilogy saga thing. So our first picture that we have here is on the planet Jakku, which previously everybody thought was the planet Tatooine, which makes sense because it's a desert world and Tatooine is the most prominent desert world in the Star Wars universe. So down in this little area right here, you can see that there is a little speeder that has been traveling across the desert landscape, and it's playing the Star Wars music, but you see that there's a crashed X-Wing down in the left-hand bottom corner, and a crashed Star Destroyer in the background. Now, these are remnants of a battle that happened way previously, the Battle of Jakku, which, if you want to know what happened during that battle, you will be able to play it in a free DLC in Star Wars Battlefront coming this November. So, the Battle of Jakku is a DLC for Star Wars Battlefront, and you will experience what happened during this battle that happened a couple years after Return of the Jedi. So, kind of cool, and by the time the movie comes around, everything is old and weathered, which gives the movie a really cool feel, in my opinion. So, our next picture, so Luke begins to say that the Force is strong in his family. And then this picture is displayed, and he says, "My father has it." And so here we see a destroyed and kind of molten helmet of Darth Vader. So apparently, and it looks like it's kind of on a pedestal right here. So apparently someone has found and salvaged Darth Vader's helmet after he kind of got, after they burnt him on Endor after the Battle of the second Death Star. So maybe Luke kept it as a souvenir, which is kind of odd, but you never know. It could be someone else that found it and has kept it. So he says, "My father has it," and then he proceeds to say, "I have it," as someone with a metal hand reaches out and touches R2 on his dome-topped head, which many presume this is Luke in the picture, but I believe it may be someone else, a cybernetic person that may be played by Max von Sydow's character, which we may have seen in some of the concept art that was leaked a while ago, and he kind of has a cybernetic face. So that's my prediction of who it is. In the background, you see some maybe cave walls or a crashed ship and some flames that are sparking around. And in the next picture, Luke says, "My sister has it." And someone passes a lightsaber to presumably Leia, and this lightsaber is actually Anakin Skywalker's lightsaber, and the lightsaber that Luke had in A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back, and was thought to have been lost on Bespin when Luke's hand gets cut off by Darth Vader. So that is kind of a big deal now that Luke's original lightsaber and Anakin Skywalker's lightsaber is now back into the storyline. And in the next picture, we see, so Luke's done with his commentary, and we see another picture of X-Wings flying over the water, which we saw another angle previously in the previous trailer that was revealed this December. Well, actually, it was November. My mistake. But so we get to see another angle of these awesome new X-Wings. In the next scene, we see explosions in the background and Daisy Ridley and John Boyega's characters, Rey and Finn, running away with BB-8 rolling in from behind. So we kind of get to see a little bit more of like maybe a junkyard on Jakku, and Daisy's and Finn's outfits a little bit more. So proceeding on, here we get to see the face of Kylo Ren, the new Sith Lord with the weird lightsaber, and there's lots of flames going on in the background, so maybe they're attacking something that looks like there might be a little bit of a moisture evaporator right here, and maybe the flames were caused by the new flame troopers that were revealed at Star Wars Celebration in the costume exhibit. So then the next image shown is a lot of the new stormtroopers lined up in ranks in front of a big banner on a snowy world. So the Empire is now considered the First Order, and that was revealed at Celebration in the costume exhibits. There was some signs that said First Order Stormtrooper armor, so the Empire is now considered the First Order, which I think is kind of a cool name. But so we've got the First Order new symbol in the background on the red banner, as well as a turbo laser on the right, and some of the TIE fighters on the left with white wings, which is kind of cool. And someone up here on the podium, which may be the leader, but from this distance we cannot tell who exactly that may be. Now we get a close-up of Daisy Ridley, one of the new lead characters in the movie, and some TIE fighters swooping in for destruction with their new white wing panels. And next we see an explosion of a TIE fighter ship garage hangar, and some stormtroopers going and flying off to the side, like this guy's getting thrown. And then it shows John Boyega take off his helmet as a stormtrooper and looking down on the carnage, which may be why he leaves the Empire, or First Order as it's called. Now we see one of the new Star Destroyers of what the First Order has come up with now. It looks like it's kind of two-tiered, like it's got like a second level like coming up off the first, and we got this like V-looking ship being escorted by some freighters. And then we proceed to see Gwendolyn Christie's character, or she's presumed to play this character, an Inquisitor type character, possibly named Captain Phasma, but that is not confirmed, so do not take my word for it. But we get to see her kind of shiny new armor, as was confirmed in the leaked concept art. This is the same armor that she had there, but we get to see her for the first time traveling down what looks like an Imperial corridor on a ship with her blaster rifle in hand. So she might be the new kind of Boba Fett character, stalking the heroes but not really actively engaging them. So in the next little clip, we get to see BB-8 peeking around the corner of what looks like the Millennium Falcon with the padding on the walls and the curved hole. So that's kind of cool. So we will get to see our heroes on the Millennium Falcon. Next we see Rey, Daisy Ridley's character, helping up Finn, aka John Boyega's character, in what looks like to be a marketplace maybe on Jakku. And then finally we see a scene of the Millennium Falcon being chased by a TIE fighter into the wreckage of the crashed Star Destroyer, and they're entering through the engine, and we see the TIE fighter pilot chasing them down with kind of a shiny armor and new look, and the Millennium Falcon weaving its way through the innards of this crashed Star Destroyer. And then finally, we hear Han Solo himself say, "Chewie, we're home." And then back to the logo. So that last picture right here sends chills down everybody's spine when they hear it, and it is absolutely incredible. And there's a lot of crazy videos of the reactions that went on at Star Wars Celebration during the panel. The house went absolutely insane, so if you've not seen that, check it out. But that will conclude this review of the Star Wars Force Awakens trailer number 2. I hope you all enjoyed this little special episode that I haven't really done reviews on very much before, but I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.